Hello, Zach Hicks here. I wanted to show you how to play the fourth track on our album, Bread of the World in Mercy Broken. You can follow along to lead sheets and chord charts that are both available online on my website at www.zachhicks.com. The song is in E. The 5 chords that I'm using in this song are E, A, B, C sharp minor, and F sharp minor. And I'll show you how to do these in just a bit, but here's the song. Bread of the world in mercy broken, wine of the soul in mercy shed, by whom the words of life were spoken, and in whose death our sins are fled. Here's the second section. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy on us. Have mercy, have mercy. Same chords for the Here is Mercy part. And in the chorus it's, so let us come to the feast of Jesus. Let us eat of bread of life. Let us drink of wine, His blood, to talk in time with Jesus Christ. So let me show you these chords real quick. A standard E chord. Sometimes I also play it up here, as I showed you in another song. It's on fret 7 and 9, and the chord looks like that. If you only press down those strings and leave all the other strings open, it's a nice little effect. You take that fingering and you slide it down to fret 4, and you've got a nice colorful C sharp minor 7. Slide it down 2 more frets and you've got a nice B sus 4. Slide it down 2 more frets, let go of your index, and you've got a nice A9 there. Let me show you 2 other voicings for B sus 4 and A9. You take your typical major chord formation there, and you actually, instead of barring it, you take your index and you let go of that bar and only put your index on that top string and let the other bottom strings ring, or the high strings. Creates a nice effect. Slide that up 2 frets, again not barring, and you've got a nice B sus as well. The other chords, the F sharp minor 7, let me show you that real quick. This is what it looks like. I'll try to hide some of my other fingers. And again, you're going to let the B string and the E string ring out. What I also like to do is wrap my thumb around here if you can, and that allows that F sharp to play. The net effect is this nice version. Instead of barring it like this, it has a more open sound. The final thing I wanted to share with you is that on the album I'm actually using what's called a cut capo. Here's what the cut capo looks like. It's actually got a hole here. It's kind of like a drop D capo with the bottom cut off. And what it basically does is it only covers your A string, your D string, and your G string. And what that accomplishes is it almost creates a drop D tuning, but an E. You put it on the 2nd fret there, and I'll just show you the chords that I'm using to create the same effect. For my E chord, all I'm doing is one finger right here. And then for my A chord, it's just it's kind of like making a G, but very simple, just a middle finger right on the 3rd fret as its capo. And then your B sus chord is just kind of like an A2, only with the capo. And your C sharp minor. And finally for the F sharp minor, you can either do like an E minor, or sometimes people wrap their finger around the back side of the capo and give it that. One other chord that I wanted to show you real quick that's not necessarily standard, but you can use if you want to, if you don't want your bassist to rule the day on the E over G sharp. Instead of just playing an E and letting the bassist play the G sharp, you can actually change your voicing. And I do this here when I sing, and in whose death our sins are dead. On the word death, I do an E over G sharp, and the chord looks like this. And I basically got my ring finger at the top here. I'm using my index to bar the A string and the D string, and then I've got my pinky on fret 4 of the G string, and everything else is open. It's kind of a nasty one to play at first if you're trying it, but it creates a nice little difference instead of going down to the E to be able to go up to that chord and just play. And it allows that G sharp to ring out.